Hello and welcome. My name is Harpinder Sandhu and I will be talking about our recent research titled Linking Ecosystem Services with the Constituents of Human Well-being for Poverty Alleviation in Eastern Himalayas. This research is being published in the Journal of Ecological Economics, Volume 107, 2014. This research is dedicated to the people of Eastern Himalayan region who deal with very complicated social, economic and ecological issues to survive in challenging environment. The rationale for this research is that dependence of rural communities on local ecosystems for livelihood has potential to accelerate loss of biodiversity and associated ecosystem services. Therefore, it is important to understand the drivers of this change, their interactions and consequences for ecosystem services in this biodiversity hotspot region. This information can be used to design effective policies and responses for improving livelihood and well-being of the rural communities. In this research, we used ecosystem services approach as it includes social, economic and ecological context to explore the interlinkages between ecosystems and basic needs of the people. It also has potential to offer sustainable solutions. We focused our research in the Darjeeling district in West Bengal, India, which is located in the Eastern Himalayan biodiversity hotspot. There are two key protected areas near Darjeeling. One is Singalila National Park and the other is Central Wildlife Sanctuary. There are a number of forest villages in proximity to these protected areas. In this study, 6 forest villages were selected on the basis of their proximity to the respective protected site in 2 clusters. 3 villages were close to Singalila and 3 near Central. We used structured questionnaires and semi-structured interviews supplemented by field notes to collect data from randomly selected 57 households, 29 in Region 1 and 28 in Region 2. Multidimensional poverty assessment tool was used to assess multiple dimensions of poverty. Semi-structured interviews of the head of the household were used to identify dependence of households on ecosystems and their services. We have 2 major results. First, chronic poverty existed in all the 6 villages in the study area, and the cash income per capita was 16 cents to 34 cents, which is far below the international standards of defining poverty on income basis. Multiple dimensional poverty aspects in both regions revealed scores lower than 100 for all the 10 components of well-being, meaning deprivation of basic needs and marginally lower well-being. Second, we identified 5 direct and 3 indirect drivers of ecosystem change. From these results, we identified linkages between ecosystem services and basic human needs. These linkages were used to identify measures to improve livelihood of rural poor. To conclude, our research explored interlinkages between livelihoods and ecosystem services in the region. It provided evidence to formulate strategy at both macro and micro level and offer solutions to improve the well-being of rural communities. Thank you for your attention.